The purpose of this video is to outline how to register for a class at Miami University. To begin, log into your My Miami portal, entering your unique ID, which is a collection of letters, usually starting with the first letters of your last name, and sometimes your unique ID will include a number or two at the end. Next, enter the password that was given to you or that you set up to log in. Once you are logged in, you will be taken to the My Miami homepage. We'll use the section titled Quick Tools in the upper left-hand corner. From here, you can access your student email for Miami, Canvas, which is your grading system, and that you can upload assignments for many classes, and for our purposes, register for classes using Banner. So once you click on Banner, you'll be directed to the Banner Web main menu. From here, you'll select Student Services and Financial Aid, and then Registration. This is the registration main menu and where you'll access many important things to register. In order to check when you can register, you can click on Check Your Registration Status and your registration dates and times, and then enter the semester you want to register for. So in this case, that's the fall semester 2017-2018, and click Submit. From here, you can see what days you're allowed to register and then during what times. You can also see if you have any holds that would prevent registration. And if you have 3 green check marks, then you're good to go. And then every student is required to sign a financial responsibility agreement every fall and spring. So if you have not done so yet, you can simply click on the hyperlink to complete the agreement. If we go back to the main menu, to actually register for a course, you will click on Look Up Classes to Add, and then search by term. So once again, that's fall semester 2017-2018. And click Submit. There are multiple ways to actually search for a course. If you wanted to simply see all the classes offered for a specific subject, for example mathematics, you would click on anything in the subject field, and then because I'm looking for mathematics, I would just type M, which will drop me down to the M section, and then select mathematics. And then the most important thing is you have to click the Oxford campus. If you do not select this, classes will show up offered at all Miami University campuses, instead of only the main campus in Oxford, which is where the Farmer School of Business is located. From here, if I select search, I would be directed to all the math courses offered. However, I want to look for a particular course, Calculus 1, which is the required course for many students. So I've already selected mathematics, and then I would enter my course number, 151, and then Oxford is already selected, so I'd simply scroll down to the bottom and then push section search. And then it would give me all the courses for Math 151 offered for all the different sections. There are a few different things that are important to highlight here. The CRN number is unique to every single course section. Here you can also see the subject and course number displayed again, how many credit hours the course is with. Calculus is worth 5, which is a lot of credits because it meets 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Thursday is the R here in this case. The time the class meets, the capacity, so that's how many students are allowed to take the course. 8 students is the accepted number, so that means how many students are currently registered for it. And then the 13 are the remaining slots open that a student can sign up for. You can also see the instructor. In this case, it's TBA, so it's to be announced. You can see that it's a semester-long course. And then finally, you can see the location of the class. So Miami's buildings are abbreviated with 3 letters. So this is Bachelor Hall, room 119. So to register, you have a few different options. If you have the white box, that means you're allowed to register for the course. If you had a C here, it would mean it's closed, or NR would mean that you're not allowed to register at this time. So because I have that white box, I can go ahead and click it, and then scroll down and push register. I also have another option. If I already know all of my courses ahead of time, I can simply copy my CRN numbers down. So if I just copy this, I can go back to the main menu, and then go to registration/change of schedule, And then only during times when you're allowed to register, when you're in that time window, this special list will pop up where it says Add Classes Worksheet for CRNs. Here, I can simply paste in all of my CRN numbers I want for all my courses. So I could put in as many courses as I want for CRNs, then I would push Submit Changes. This would register me as well, and then under Current Schedule, it would say what I'm registered for. Just returning to the main menu. So it is very important to register during your time when it begins so that you have the best options for class scheduling before the classes are filled. So in order to do this, it is strongly recommended that you look at the courses ahead of time that you would like to register for. With that, best of luck scheduling.